Also, what shocked me the most, when I didn't want to tell this to anyone, to my students or to my friends or anybody. It's not good to go through this alone, and it's not good to feel that you blame yourself, that this is your fault, because it took a long time for me to recognize that this is not my fault. When other girlfriends of mine heard this, you know, all of them who are Taiwanese told me, every single one of them, they had similar experience. Every single one of them. And they did not go to the police, they did not do anything about it, because somehow I think the culture encourages people just to, it's okay, you know, just handle it, and it's fine, you know. You will go through this and you don't have to do anything. This is a very sad occurrence, and I think I wish other people would be more aware of this or would know how to talk about this.
Wow! I'm so lucky to found Emma Mattress. Makes buying a mattress so easy, being delivered in a box. The unboxing and installation is very, very simple. Scan the QR code here. There will be a guide as to how to install the mattress. Pull your mattress out. Lie down right here. After removing the mattress from the package, it will automatically inflate itself. Emma Mattress has won more than 75 international certifications and has sold 7 million units worldwide. This German's Emma Hybrid Independent Tube Mattress has completely changed our lives. I used to wake up every morning, all my body feeling sore and tired, until I received my Emma Mattress. This Hybrid Independent Tube Mattress is a 5-layer hybrid designed of independent tubes and memory foam. It provides support and pressure relief. Also has the most anti-disturbance independent tubes. I sleep with my partner and 2 dogs, and I can't even feel it when they are turning. This German's Emma Mattress is a perfect choice for people who have high requirement for a quality sleep, because it has cool, breathable, patented memory foam, ErgoCell patented open pore design, and a high-tech material cover that can automatically adjust the temperature and humidity of the mattress surface. So you no longer have to worry about waking up covered in sweat. When you lie on your side on this mattress, your spine is still straight. It does not bend up or down. This is a big difference from traditional mattresses. In addition, German Emma's waterproof and anti-allergic cleaning mat has probiotic protective layer, which can effectively reduce the number of dust mite allergies by 89.3%. Wow. And an extra layer to protect the mattress from wet or dirt. The classic memory pillow has 3-layer memory foam design inside, which can freely adjust the height and hardness. The pillowcase cleaning pad and the outer mattress cover can easily be thrown into the washing machine. In addition, German Emma Mattress offers 100 days free trial service and free installation at your home in Taiwan. So quickly go click on the link in the description below to join the 618th celebration with limited time offer with the lowest discount starting from 52% off, or use the discount code WTW6610 I provided in the description to get a 10% discount on all items on the official website with no limit to the amount or the item.
My name is Christina, and I am from Hungary. Have you heard about Hungary? And I am a university assistant professor in Taiwan. I work at a university, and I'm an assistant professor.
How long have you been in Taiwan?
When people look at me, they can never tell. They always think like, welcome to Taiwan, you're here, you're a tourist. I'm here for 16 years.
16?
16. I feel like I'm Taiwanese already.
Yes, then I guess your Chinese must be very good.
I would like to think so, but I think it's just okay. I think it's just okay. I have friends whose Chinese is much better than mine, but I can speak Chinese. You know, in Taiwan, when you say that you're an English teacher, then people think that, oh, you're from America. And then I'm like, no, I'm from Hungary. And then people ask me that, okay, so in Hungary you speak English, right? And I said, no, actually we speak Hungarian. And they are shocked. And they are like, okay, so you teach English, but why? So actually in Hungary, at the university, I studied English. And in Hungary, when you study English, that is already like not just English literature, but it's English teaching methodology. So my diploma is actually in education and English. English literature, English teaching methodology, and I also had a scholarship to the Netherlands. I lived in Amsterdam and I studied language teaching methodology. So in Hungary, the educational system is different. You have to, before you graduate, for 1 year, you have to teach in a high school or an elementary school. And you will have a teacher who observes you. And that's a very good practice and experience. And I think they don't have this in Taiwan. I mean, I don't think so. And you know, in Taiwan, the general view is you have to be a native speaker, right? Either from America or from the UK. And if you are from Hungary, they are surprised. And the first thing I usually get is, oh, your English sounds so good. are you sure you're from Hungary? You're not from America? Even my friends from America, first they think I'm from the States. And even if I go to the States, they think I'm from the States. So I'm like, no, but you know, if I could learn it like this, then you can learn it too. And definitely I can teach you. And I think it's very important to have fun when you are learning a language. Like, it cannot be boring. It has to be a beautiful experience for the learner and for the teacher as well. So when I say that I teach at a university and I teach English, then people immediately, but how can you teach there? You're Hungarian. And well, according to the system here in Taiwan, I got my PhD in English teaching methodology in TESOL in Taiwan. So that enables me to teach English in Taiwan at the Taiwanese University because I graduated from Taiwan. I'm here for 16 years, so legally it's okay. But this really makes me upset when, you know, people tell me that you're Hungarian, you're not supposed to teach English in Taiwan, and you're not supposed to teach English at all. I think there are certain things what a non-native speaker can teach much better than a native speaker. But I'm not saying native speakers are not good, because I do have many friends who are native speakers from America, and they teach English in Taiwan, but all of them are trained in teaching English as a foreign language.
Worst experience you've heard in Taiwan?
Well, you're different because you're a man. I'm a girl, right? And blonde. So I think I encountered different difficulties. So once it happened that I was taking the MRT, and I was checking my phone, checking something, and then there was a man next to me. And usually Taiwanese men are very kind and very polite. And then he started talking to me in English, a little bit broken English, but English. And then he was asking me, where are you from? And do you like Taiwan? So people usually ask me, where am I from? So that's okay. But then he didn't want to stop asking me questions, and then it got to the point that he wanted to, I said, oh, I'm sorry, I'm listening to music. And he wanted to take away my phone. And then I got a little bit scared. And then he kept on talking to me. So I tried to move, and he was following me on the MRT. So I had to change trains. So at Taipei Main Station, I changed from one line to the other. And then I was a little bit scared. So I got off the MRT, and I ran literally from one train, like the red one, to the blue one. I ran. And I thought I'm safe because I was really fast. I was running, and I jumped onto the MRT. And you know, when the door is closing, he jumped on too. He ran after me. And that was like, at that point, I was really, really terrified. And then he came next to me and kept on talking to me that I want to be your friend, I want to talk to you. And he was really pushy and tried to touch me. And there were many people on the MRT, and they didn't know what's going on. By the way, I dressed like this, pink, blonde, cute. There was a Hello Kitty pin in my hair. So I think people just thought that, okay, they're talking, or they don't really understand what's going on. So, and I'm never shouting, or I'm never angry. I never yelled at him. I was trying to be nice and say, please leave me alone. And then I saw he's not leaving me alone. So when I arrived to my destination, I had to call my school. And one of the teachers from the UK, he's like very tall. And then I told him, somebody is following me and doesn't want to leave me. I don't know what to do. So he said, okay, let me go to the MRT. So I got off the train, and he's following me on the escalator, getting out of the MRT. So at that point, I was really nearly crying, and I told him, please stop following me, please. I don't want to be your friend, stop following me. And he was just, like, he didn't hear anything, just coming after me. And I was really scared because that was my workplace. So he saw where I'm going. And the other teacher came, and he just, when we got out of the escalator, he just looked at him and yelled at him, what are you doing? Stop following her. And he was like, you know, like this. And then the man saw my friend, and then he stopped. But then he waited, and he was making circles and watching me going to my school. So that was so scary. That was so scary. So I think that was a really bad experience. And he showed up in my school. Like 2 or 3 months later, he showed up in my school.
When that happened, did you go to the police?
No. Because I thought Taiwanese people are really nice, and I don't have to report it. I don't need to. Actually, I did ask some of my friends, and they said, no, just it's fine, you know, don't make a scene or don't do anything. I should have listened to my feelings because I felt like I should go to the police station, but I didn't. So, and then he showed up at my workplace, and then I was terrified. And especially when he took the elevator with me. Like, I get into the elevator, and then he jumps in, and only us in the elevator. I was terrified, and I told my school, and then I went to the police, and the police said it's too late because it happened. They cannot find the video at the main station, you know, that this happened, why I didn't report it. I got some really interesting advice also that I should maybe change my hair color, I should maybe change my clothing style. So I felt like this is my fault. I felt like I have to do something with this, that this man was chasing me. So that was a horrible period. So at that time, for 1 year, I did not wear any colors. I was wearing only black. I was so scared to draw attention to myself. All my clothes just black for a year. I was wearing only black. I ponytailed my hair, and I think I was trying to hide. I was trying to hide because I was very scared.
It's a very horrible thing.
Yeah. If I could give an advice right now, after going through this, that would be, later on I talked to another policewoman in Taiwan, and she told me, if this happens to you, then what you have to do, number one, report it to the police immediately. Number two, if you see this person following you, you have to be strong, stop, turn around, and tell the person to stop following me, or I call the police. Because she said most of the time this works because they are scared easily. But if you don't do this and you let that person follow you for a long time, you don't know what's going to happen. I also don't know what, I was scared every day that maybe he goes further, maybe he will do something to me. So that was really a very, very bad feeling. And I think until now, it's a really bad feeling. My stomach hurts. Also, what shocked me the most, when I didn't want to tell this to anyone, to my students or to my friends or anybody. It's not good to go through this alone, and it's not good to feel that you blame yourself, that this is your fault, because it took a long time for me to recognize that this is not my fault. And when other girlfriends of mine heard this, you know, all of them who are Taiwanese told me, every single one of them, they had similar experience, every single one of them. And they did not go to the police, they did not do anything about it, because somehow I think the culture encourages people just to, it's okay, you know, just handle it, and it's fine, you know. You will go through this and you don't have to do anything.
It seems to be a common occurrence happening to many people.
Yes, yes. So all the girls.
It's not being spoken of.
No, and also nobody talks about it, and I think, yeah, this is a very sad occurrence, and I think I wish other people would be more aware of this or would know how to talk about this. So, but on a good note, I took up boxing. I mean, I'm not literally boxing, I'm not hitting people, but like I know how to defend myself, because I think it's very important to know for a girl how to defend yourself, because you can get like a pepper spray and put it in your bag, but honestly, I never found it in my bag.
Before you start looking for that,
yeah, it's like, where is it? And it takes some time. But I think you need to be mentally and physically strong to be able to face any kind of situation, like this situation or any situation. And don't feel ashamed, don't feel sad, don't feel bad, and try to find a support group, people who went through this. I'm sure if you talk to people, they will talk to you and they will understand you, because they went through similar experiences, but nobody wants to talk about it. So
all the gentlemen out there, if you're in a train, in a bus, or out on the street and you see a girl behaving a bit uncomfortable with someone, at least make a conversation to see what's going on.
yeah.
That will help to maybe avoid the situation. If you have to introduce any Hungarian culture to Taiwanese, what part of Hungarian culture would you like to introduce?
I think in Taiwan, people don't know too much about Hungary. What they know is that Hungary is in Europe, and our capital city is Budapest, and they know that we have a river called Danube River, and they know it's beautiful, and probably that's it, but they don't know much about our food, our customs, our culture. And they always, when they look at Hungarian food, they think, oh, your food is so spicy, very spicy, because everything is red. And I have to tell them, no, it's actually not spicy. This is like Hongjiaofen, like the red sweet chili. So it's
okay.
not spicy, but we just love it. We cook everything with like this red color. So I would, yeah, probably I introduce the food. I think Chinese is difficult, but Hungarian is difficult too in a different way. Like for example, we have words like this. Megszentségteleníthetetlenségeskedéseitekért. That was one word.
That's one word.
That's one word.
Can you say it again?
Megszentségteleníthetetlenségeskedéseitekért. We are just gluing all the parts of the word together. It's like, this is actually the longest Hungarian word. And we just scare people away. Like, do you want to learn Hungarian? There you go. So don't worry, don't worry. And this is like unholiness. We don't really use this word. But everyday words like thank you, köszönöm. Yeah? Sounds good, right? Or like yes, igen.
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 Yeah, good. This is easy, right?
Igen.
Köszönöm, igen. So I think it's okay. The problem is not this. The problem is when you want to say that I, you, he, she, we, you, they. You have to change all the ending of every single word in different ways, which I cannot explain how or why, but it's crazy. Like in English, it's so easy. You say I go, you go, he goes, she goes, we go. That's it. You just go, 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 go. In Hungarian, all of them are different. So the verb is menni. And then you say I, én megyek. You, te mész. Ő megy. Mi megyünk. Ti mentek. Ők mennek.
I'm having a headache right now.
So, it's a little bit difficult. Well, jayo.
Taking at one time.
So, but I think it's fun, and
Yeah.
I think people think that this is one of the most difficult languages in the world. So I agree with that. I think it's really difficult.
5 things you wish you knew before coming to Taiwan.
Okay, don't laugh. You're laughing already. Okay, the first one. My excuse is that I'm blonde, okay? The first thing is, I wish I knew where Taiwan was. Like, literally. I know. I was so busy with the application, with the papers and everything. So I finished everything, but it was like September already. And I had to like go to the airport and come to Taiwan. I did not have time to check a map where Taiwan is. So I'm sitting on the airplane and I'm thinking, oh, let me Google where is Taiwan. And I realized, oh, there is no internet on the airplane. So there we go.
So you came here without knowing where
Yeah,
you're
without
going.
knowing anything. My friend actually wanted to go to Japan because he had a Japanese teacher in Hungary and he thought Japan is the most wonderful country in the world. So let's go to Taiwan first and then we go to Japan. And I'm stuck here for 16 years. I wish I had known people eat stinky tofu here, and you can find it everywhere on the street because it's super stinky, and until now I cannot get used to it. I wish I had known that it rains a lot, so when I came here, all my shoes were like leather shoes, and my shoes were just ruined in like 2 months because it keeps on raining and raining and raining. I wish I knew about the earthquakes and typhoon. There's like a good thing too, like it's not something like I wish I had known, but it's I didn't know. Like people are so cute here. They like all the cute stuff. Like in Hungary, people are so serious, always so serious. They don't like anything cute, and they are like really always serious. And when I came here, I didn't smile a lot. So people kept on asking me like, why are you so serious? Or are you from Russia? That was the other one. So, and then, I came here and people started giving me Hello Kitty. I don't know why, and pink stuff. And now I wear pink and I love pink. But when I came to Taiwan, I was a completely different person. Like I didn't, because in Hungary, nobody likes cute stuff and pink and stuff. And they tell you, okay, you're an adult. You have to look like and dress like an adult. And then I started to love pink and I started to love Hello Kitty and everything cute. And now I'm like so happy all the time.
Very Taiwanese.
Yeah, very Taiwanese. So last time I went back to Hungary and we have a castle and we had a castle games. It's for 3 days and you can walk around, take pictures or eat. So all the Hungarians are super serious, they are walking around. And me, I'm like taking pictures wearing pink, trying food. And everybody spoke English to me because they thought I'm from America.
Yeah.
Like no idea I'm from Hungary.
Why go away?
So Taiwan did change me like a lot. But I think in a good way. In a good way.
Do you have anything else to tell Taiwanese people?
I think I'm just grateful that I found Taiwan and I ended up living here. And I think I feel much happier in Taiwan than in Hungary because I think the kindness of people and the culture here, most of the time, 99% of the time, except for 1%, is super friendly, super free. Taiwanese people are not worried about too many things. I mean, they are worried, but not like European people. We tend to be very stressed about everything, and we think too much. And Hungarian people tend to be very melancholic. Like we are happy and sad at the same time, and we keep on thinking about our past. So I really like it in Taiwan that everything is 没关系, and we always find an answer for everything. Like there is no, in Hungary, if you ask a lot of questions, they will say, I'm sorry, this is not possible. And that's it. And they don't really try to fix it. But in Taiwan, they always try to fix everything. And everything is 没关系. We are going to find a solution for it. So I think my mindset changed a lot since I live in Taiwan, because if I encounter a problem, that's not the end of the road. I'm not going to say that, okay, that's it, we cannot do anything about it. I would try to think about different options, different solutions, and I always have plan A, plan B, and try to find a way to find some kind of solution.
Okay, thank you very much for giving us your time.
Thank you.
Hope you continue to prosper here in Taiwan.
Thank you so much. You too, you too, you too.